Hey, what's up, guys? I promised that we would keep you updated as things continue to evolve, and obviously late last night into today, they have evolved into another realm of situations where we have to sit down, and as a staff, we had to talk about what our best approach was to the situation. And we all understand that schools have been canceled through the end of March. And so sitting down with a staff meeting this morning, hashing out what is the best opportunity for our church to be the most sensitive, not just to kind of think about what we want to do as a staff, but what is the best interest for the health and the well-being of all of our church family. And so we obviously have come to that conclusion a little reluctantly, but knowing that's what we have to do, is we're canceling all services that are here on campus through the end of March. So that would be a Sunday morning Bible study and Wednesday nights. I know that's kind of a bummer, but just hang with us. We will work through all of this together. But what does this mean? This presents us an incredible opportunity that we believe opens a door for God to do some pretty incredible things through our church. And so you might be thinking, like, what is those opportunities, Sam? And so I want to share those real quick. And so it's really easy that in a difficult situation to look at the coronavirus and what is happening in our culture to think, oh great, now the church doors are shut down, the gospel of God and the message of God has been squashed, it's been silenced, no one is sharing the hope and the power and the control that God has through situations of difficult times like this. But I believe in just the opposite. It is the opportunity that when our doors of this building close, that opens the doors to each and every one of your homes. Think about it. What an incredible opportunity that God is presenting to us to open up the doors of your home and to you to invite friends, maybe a few neighbors or other church people into your house to celebrate and to worship the goodness and the greatness and the power and the love of Jesus. How are we going to do that? We want to make sure that you have a great opportunity to do this. So we have decided as a church staff, we're going to continue on Sunday mornings to preach live and to have live worship here on stage. We're going to record and video that and put that out on our live streaming, that when you host these live worship times in your home, that you can be in your home with a smaller group of followers of believers worshiping alongside of us and learning and following the preaching on Sunday morning. To me, when you think about it, instead of everyone coming into one building, we are dispersing you out to be called out to be the church, as Acts 2:42 says, to meet in your homes together to worship Jesus. So we would encourage you to join in this cause, that in this moment we won't be silent and we won't let the fact that our doors are shut to this building close the doors of your home and welcoming in the community to worship Jesus together. So we would encourage you and invite you to come along with us and to host these live worship times in your home for the next couple of weeks. We also want you to know that on Wednesday night, we're not having our night of worship, but we're doing the same thing. We're going to continue with our night of worship here on this stage. We'll continue to do the communion. We'll do the live worship, but we encourage you to tap into the live service in your home. Encourage people to come over and worship with you. Encourage you to meet with your small group. One of the things that we're doing, because on worship night, we have communion together here. We don't want you to miss that. So what we've done is we've prepared communion. We have your communion wafers and grape juice in our office that we're ready to give out to you, that on Wednesday morning you can swing by our office, pick that up, take it to your small group on Wednesday night, and as you follow along live in our worship at that time of communion, we will encourage you to join us in different homes across our community, in your homes taking communion with a live worship night. So here's what we want to encourage you to do. You might be someone that says, hey, you know what? I can open up my home to allow some people from our church to meet in it so that we can have this live worship party in my home on Sunday morning. What we want you to do is, if you will go on our app, click on the small groups and say, I will host a small group. If you click on that button, it'll take you to a form. You fill that information out. It gets sent to us in a notification. Pastor Andy will see that. We'll contact you and get that set up. We would love for you, if you've not opened your home before, we would love for you to take this opportunity to open up your home, to invite your neighbors in. Because you know what? Some people in your community may not walk through these doors, but their first step might be walking through the doors of your house to watch this service on TV. Take this as a great opportunity to minister. If you cannot open your home, but you would like to find a home of someone in our church to go and spend time with and be a part of a smaller community, then you can go on our app and say, I'm looking for a small group. Click that button, fill out the information, send it to us. It will give us a notification, and we will get in contact with you to get you set up with a home that you can go and be a part of. And so guys, we love you so much. And we believe that God says, which is true always, that He can take anything that Satan meant for evil and turn it to good. We will not allow the gospel message and the love of Christ to be confined to one building on one morning. We want to open up the doors of your homes to your families to welcome in people to worship together. We believe that this will create so much spiritual unity, so much unity as a body of believers, and spiritual growth in our church family, that when we come out of this, that we will be a stronger church because of the community and the fellowship that has happened over these next several weeks. So please be in prayerful consideration of opening up your home to host these live times of worship as we stream them. We love you. We're going to miss you, but we'll see you in a couple of weeks. We'll be praying over you and your family. Make smart choices, be safe, stay healthy. See you soon.